A new billionaire every 17 hours. The Forbes list, which has been around for 35 years, is a legend. When Forbes published it in early April, it quickly became clear that the global pandemic year 2021 had been an excellent year for the world's rich. There was a lot of government aid for large corporations, cryptocurrencies shot up, and share prices only knew one direction, up. The number of billionaires on the annual list exploded. There were 493 new arrivals, the equivalent of one new billionaire every 17 hours. 2,755 super rich with total wealth of $13.1 trillion are now listed. Last year it was only $8 trillion. 86% of the billionaires who were on the list last year have gotten richer again. The richest newcomer is Miriam Adelson from Nevada, who inherits her husband Sheldon and has thus taken over Adelson's casino empire. Other notable additions include film and TV producer Tyler Perry, Whitney Wolfe Herd, co-founder of the Bumble dating app, and the youngest self-made billionaire in the world, Guillaume Paus from Europe, founder of the payment company Checkout.com. There are fewer surprises in the front seats. Jeff Bezos is the richest person in the world for the fourth time in a row. At the beginning of March, when Forbes created the list, his fortune was worth $177 billion, an increase of $64 billion over the previous year, and is mainly due to the rising price of Amazon shares. The biggest winner, Elon Musk, shot to second with a fortune of $151 billion. He has $126.4 billion more than a year ago when he was ranked 31st. The 705% increase in Tesla shares is the decisive trigger for his soaring. In third place is the first European. It is the French luxury goods tycoon Bernard Arnault. His fortune has pretty much doubled from $76 billion to $150 billion, since the value of his shares in the luxury goods company LVMH, which includes brands like Louis Vuitton, Sephora and Christian Dior rised up 86%. Overall, Europe's billionaires are $1 trillion richer than they were a year ago. Microsoft's legend Bill Gates and Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg are in 4th and 5th place. Warren Buffett is right behind and is not in the top 5 for the first time. The wealthiest woman this year is the cosmetics heiress Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers from France, whose realm includes L'Oréal. 61 people who were still on the Forbes list in 2020 were relegated. It is the lowest number of relegations in 10 years. Cosmetics entrepreneur Kylie Jenner is one of them. 23 billionaires died, among them Benjamin de Rothschild from Switzerland, heir to a famous bank fortune, and the Brazilian bank tycoon Joseph Safra. The US still has more billionaires than any other country with 724, but China is moving up with 698. India has the third highest number of billionaires at 140. In total, 1149 billionaires from Asia-Pacific countries are worth $4.7 trillion, while the US billionaires weigh a total of $4.4 trillion. There is a record of 1975 billionaires this year who did not inherit their money, they earned it themselves. The rate of self-made millionaires is now more than 70% and is constantly increasing. 20 years ago it was only about half of the people on the Forbes list who had made their own fortune. Forbes also looked at how the newcomers in the richest list got their money and found out the involvement in cryptocurrencies, the establishment of so-called SPACs, special purpose acquisition companies, traditional IPOs and investments in healthcare in times of the pandemic made the rich even richer.